Yeah, okay.
All right, well, speaking of designers and labels, we're turning now to a similar idea of branding. If you're wanting to make your family stronger, you might want to look at the business world.
Mark Hobbins is the founder of FamilyIQ, and he's found that your family needs what businesses already have, a brand. So tell me, what's a brand for?
Well, a brand is essentially your identity. It's a message, it's a statement, it's a symbol oftentimes of who you are and what you stand for. And families need that kind of experience.
We see logos for businesses. You've got McDonald's, you've got Apple, all of these businesses who are so well branded. As soon as you see their logo, you know what they mean and what they stand for.
Exactly. In fact, I brought 3 of them to share with you to see if I can ask you what comes to your mind when you look at these brands.
Double cheeseburger.
I was going to say crispy french fries and sitting around sharing fries or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, give us the next one.
Next one, that would be my iPhone.
Ah.
Hip, trendy,
yes.
Progressive, cutting edge, maybe.
Cutting edge
Innovative,
is a
sure.
word. Cutting edge is a really good word.
Instantly comes to your mind. Wow.
Better than Walmart, not as nice as Nordstrom.
Affordable and sort of trendy-ish sometimes.
Yeah, I think trendy is a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all about value, giving the community. It's interesting how quickly, when you see a brand or a logo, that it elicits some reaction to you, right? And families need the same thing.
So why are brands important then for families? Why should we have those?
Well, because I think we tend to look at brands only in the world of business, and I think we miss the unifying power that a family brand can bring to the family. It has the same impact that a company brand has. When we think of a company brand, we know it influences customers' purchasing behavior, right? And it deepens loyalty. In the same way, we have the same impact in the family. It identifies who you are, what you stand for, it elicits pride, and it deepens loyalty in the family.
Well, and those brands we often think of as a marketing tool. They're speaking to consumers. But I read an article on the plane, actually, about Steve Jobs, Apple's CEO, and how that instilling that brand in his employees makes for a greater company, a more loyal, unit. And can that same effect translate to families?
Yes, and it happens all the time. In fact, we have 50,000 people a month coming to our website to do this very thing because they want their families to be closer. In fact, I brought a little list to share with your audience about 3 things I think family brands can do for every family. Okay? So number 1, it solidifies and identifies who your family is and what you stand for. We think that's critical. It just doesn't happen by osmosis, right? You've got to be out there promoting your family brand to your children, instilling it in the sort of employees, the rank and file, every family member. 2 is a family brand reminds everyone of certain values and standards, and that's important for children particularly, right?
It's a reminder.
It's a reminder.
Living and they're making decisions and they're choosing, it reminds them of who they are.
That's right. And it provides some boundaries for people and how they behave within their own family.
It's deeper than just a symbol and something happy. It's like really what you really stand for, your core values.
Yeah, you get it as a family if you nurture it, which we'll talk about in just a second. And the third, I thought, a family brand inspires a certain amount of positive behavior, loyalty to every family. When you think of what your family stands for, it deepens your pride. You have something to hold on to. And children need values and principles and morals, things that your family espouses, to hold on to those to make it through life.
So what does the family brand look like exactly? It's not going to be a golden arch or an apple. I mean, is it a symbol? Is it made up of a phrase, words? What is it?
Yeah, it can be so many different things. And on our website, I think we have for your audience, symbols that people have put together as they come to our website. Now, this one is a traditional sort of shield, like a sort of a European sort of style of shield. But each of those shields or symbols have, there you go, various symbols inside that mean something to people. We talked about a lion earlier, but that might mean pride for somebody. That might mean, strength, sort of conquering.
Those symbols stand for
Symbols stand for things. And you see on the top, there are a variety of things you can put on the top, like your family motto, right? In the Hobbins family, our motto is no empty chairs. And we'll talk about how we apply that perhaps in our family. But every family can develop their own. Now, they can come to our website for free and do it. We provide some tools for them. But we think it's a fun activity to gather your family around, come up with some values, some shared concepts and principles that you and your children, are going to commit to and they can relate with, and then see if you can nurture those over time.
And then if you put them on the shield and you have those, you say, for you, maybe the lion stands for strength or whatever, then every time you see that shield with the lion on your mind, yeah, we're strong, and that's what we're about, right?
Yeah. We make it through difficult times, right? But everybody can do their own, and it means so many different things. It's important that people recognize that once you develop your brand, right, and whatever that looks like, you want to make sure you put it on cups, on glasses, hang it on your wall. We need reminders reminders. Everybody needs reminders, and if your brand is out there, you talk about it when you get together as a family. You might put it on shirts for a family reunion. We have lots of people who do that kind of thing. There's no reason why you can't take your brand and put it plastered all over the house. And we have lots of people who do that. It's just a simple, fun way of reminding, hey, this is who we are. If you listen to my children, they would say, Dad, this is how we roll. Right? And every family needs that opportunity to solidify and unify their family with a brand.
You mentioned the website and how people can do this. Walk us through a little bit of this. So this is a website. People can go, they can make a brand like the ones we just saw.
Yes.
They can make that for free.
Yeah,
right?
we walk you through a series of very simple steps. I'm not sure if we have it on the television, but one of those you'd want to do is again, gather around as a family. There you go. Choose a shield. Fabulous. And you can color that shield, make it, customize it, look any way you want. You see, you put a name down maybe on the bottom. Up on the top, you can put, there you go. Yeah, there we go. It looks like we're putting some sort of a family motto there, which we think is so important. And then you choose your values, and then we ask you to assign a symbol to those values, so that every time you see that symbol, it reminds you of something that you've agreed to as a family, that you've committed to. It is really powerful. It works for people, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm curious about your open chair. Tell us briefly about that, if you can.
Well, in our family, probably not too dissimilar to other families, we have our motto of no empty chairs. And to us, that means as a family, when we have a family activity, we all show up. Right? If a cousin's getting an award, they get an Eagle Scout, you know, some people might sort of murmur, and I don't want to go to that. No, it's no empty chairs. This is how our family operates. When there's a family activity, something important, we're always there. We support each other.
And that's reflected in your brand.
That's reflected in our brand. That's our motto. Right? We have some values, if we can share those, that I think are interesting for people. In our family, faith, family, fun, and forgiveness. You can ask any of our 7 children, and they can repeat those pretty quickly, and we try to live those every day.
Mark is all about making families stronger, and that's part of the website, FamilyIQ. What do parents learn at FamilyIQ?
They learn how to be a better family, how to have a stronger relationship with their children, and some fun ideas that will inspire them to be better.
It's a good concept. Mark, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right.